brought the clouds with you. How are we doing?
We're doing good. How you doing, Doc?
Hey.
Good to see you. Yes.
Okay.
And Max.
How you doing, guys?
Doing well.
We're good.
This is it.
What made you decide to buy a drive-in movie theater?
Well, as a pediatrician, I was looking for a place for to put up a skate park. Because you see a lot of kids are becoming very sedentary, computer generation, and with that, the weight's going up, blood pressure going up, obesity goes up. So that's all part of the same problem. If you get them outside exercising, then you got that covered. So a skate park's a nice place. So it was supposed to be in this quadrant here. This is the way it was laid out. The city approved it and everything was all great. And I met these guys in the Association of Driving, United Driving Theaters Owners Association, UDITOA. And meet with these guys. These guys are savvy. They've been doing it for generations, literally.
Yeah.
And so they said, don't give up these spots to a skate park. Put up a second screen. That's what we did, a couple years later, but we did that. And the skate park was to be on the outer periphery of the property, on the fence. But the city, they don't see it, what I see, and now the funding's just not there to do that kind of an endeavor. So we'll have to put it on a back burner. Someday.
Yeah.
How many burns do you have?
Oh, I'd say endless. My wife say I've got too many.
He is a big kid. I say, talk about battling the public's notion of how this happens. I actually have to battle him a lot of the time because he doesn't really get it either. He just likes doing this. He likes the nostalgia. He likes doing this. For him, he thinks like a lot of this is a no-brainer compared to medicine. And as far as liability goes, it's, oh my God, it's like nothing compared to medicine. But for me, it's more like, well, why are we doing this? Because our quality of life hasn't improved. It actually has deteriorated.
So why are you doing it?
I'm chained to him. That's why. That's what love does.
It's 100% reimbursement at the time of the encounter. They wanted a hot dog, they got a hot dog. They wanted a cheesesteak, they got a cheesesteak. Paid for, done. They're happy, I'm happy, that's it. We open the box office 2 hours before the movie starts. So people can come in, have dinner, let the kids run around, get tired, and that makes everybody's night nice. Somebody saw somebody putting somebody in the trunk. I don't know where they saw it, but they saw it. So there was like 3 town looking for, a kidnapping kind of thing. So one of the cops says, hey, did you think about checking the driving?
We had the cops come, open up trunks, and it was a whole big deal.
So they pull up on the line, and they were there, and they said to the guy, can you please get out in your trunk? And there was a girlfriend in the trunk.
That's how this all started, with me checking trunks, and been doing it ever since that day. Unfortunately, I have not found anyone in the trunk yet, but...
Unfortunately, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I guess. Yeah, fortunately, I have not found anyone in the trunk.
Full night, we have about 600 something cars, 700 cars, we have full night. You figure 2 adults per car, so you figure, 1,400 people. You guys brought rain, I'm gonna chase you away. Okay, I'm really gonna chase you guys away, you brought rain. That part there, what else? This is where I wanna put the golf course. It's all family entertainment. Excuse me a second. Yeah, years ago when one of the young security guards says, I think there's something going on, so I said, okay. It must have been maybe the first year we opened, I'm guessing. So I go in the back, there's this pickup truck, guy's bare butt, so fast to light. Look on his face was priceless. Yeah. I'm here with PBS. People come in, they go to the register first. Just like your major amusement park. If somebody's coming in, he's a regular, they give him the high sign at the door. Is you getting the pizza? Yes. One guy was a big peanut butter and jelly guy. He would come in every night with his girlfriend and cook and say, peanut butter and jelly. Menus up here, you want to shoot the menus. When the 7 dwarfs were out, we had 7 different shapes. French fries was probably a big seller. You got the plain fries, cheese fries, chili fries. Harry Potter was out. We had 4 different shakes for the Harry Potter thing. And those look quirky, but people will come in, they'll still order a Gryffindor or a Slytherin steak. We know what they are. And if they came in for the Avengers, it was a Thor shade. Well, it's Thor in their eyes, but Slytherin in the other guy's eyes. Same shade. Glad you made it. They brought the clouds with them. I told them to go home.
So tell us, you guys are here. Now, is this a first time for you, or have you been to this drive-in before?
For me, this is my second time here. Keith?
Me too, but I was like 3 seconds old the first time I went here.
For me, it's experiencing a drive-in movie theater, which I didn't get to experience enough as a kid. And I know it's unique in New Jersey to have this, and I wish I could come more, but it's a little far away. But the retro experience for me personally, and the attraction of Steven Spielberg movies, especially Jaws. And how do you feel, Keith?
I just think there's a nice charm to it that you don't get from sitting in the movie theater. There's something else. It's kind of a different experience in itself.
We came from Philly. We live in Philly, yeah. This is my family. 3 little kids. It's Elizabeth and Selah and Callum and Clementine.
Her first drive-in.
The first drive-in.
This is more of a sense of community, and our whole family can come and enjoy it together. And even the little kids, you know, they would come sometimes and they would take a nap. They would fall asleep and we could enjoy the second feature, almost like having a date, even when we couldn't drag all of them to the movie theater. So we really enjoy it, and we drag as many people down with us as we can, and we can enjoy their company, and nobody's going to throw popcorn at us for talking. So we really enjoy the movie all together when we come to the drive-in.
Should we look at the camera?
Look at me.
Yeah, I'm Jim McHugh, and this is Aaron and McHugh, and we're from Woodbury, New Jersey. I worked at the theaters in the Boardwalk in Ocean City for like 7 years. My longest career actually was working in the movie theaters, and so everything just comes together, like just all blends together, just being at the movies, you know. So.
I worked at a theater too, and my parents actually met at a theater when my mom worked at a theater.
Oh, wow,
and my
that's
dad
right,
was
that's
seeing
right.
a movie, so it's, you know, in the
You're
genes,
here because
I
of
guess.
it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
I make short movies too, and he's like my Robert De Niro in my short movies, real
Really?
independent movies. Yep.
Yes.
Wow. Can you do any impressions of people from movies?
And since I am dead, I can take off my head and recite Shakespearean quotations. There we go.
Do you remember your first movie experience when you were a kid, going to the movie theater, going to a drive-in?
My dad took me on a date to see Cinderella when I was probably 3 years old, so yeah, I remember that.
What do you remember of it?
I just remember that it was really special that I got to go somewhere just with my dad, and that was our special time together, so.
He used to watch a lot of exploitation films as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, so I would say Night of the Living Dead at the Broadway
Yeah.
Theater in Pittman. Probably the first thing that jumps into my head.
He used to watch Planet of the Apes, and still does all the time, and all the sequels. He saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre in theaters when he was little,
Yeah.
and Taxi Driver.
Yeah, that was around 1975. I wasn't that little then. But
Yeah.
You
youngish.
guys have seen all the classics.
What's the first movie you ever saw? Do you remember?
Jeez. That's a hard question. You would know better than I.
Yeah, I'm foggy on that one.
Oh.
He's probably foggy on it because you've seen so many different movies. And they just kind of like
Wizard
go
of
on.
Oz, Snow White, that sort of thing.
Went to like a Disney thing?
Yeah.
You didn't go immediately into Raging Bull and
No.